I'm Lee.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the Lodge Guys.
We're currently driving through Italy in our self-built camper van Taylor, which we converted last year from an old decorated van with absolutely no experience.
Click the subscribe button below to join us on this epic adventure. Welcome to a new day in Italy. Not for long though, we are heading to Switzerland. We're just refueling diesel and gas, GPL or LPG. It's very cheap here, 0.69. So Nick's just finishing that and then we're heading on our 4.5-hour journey to Switzerland. First toll of the day. Nick's parked so far away, I'm going to have to get out of the van. Yes. So you ticket. €10.80. I like how these little things pop out if you want to put coins in. Can't think for us talking. Right, we've just found a park up very close to Lake Como. Yes, on top of Sewage Works. It stinks. Look at this view though. How beautiful is that?
Going up there, June.
So we're very close to the Swiss border, aren't we?
About a mile from the Swiss border.
So we've stopped because it's cheaper coffee in Italy, cheaper lunch in Italy.
We need to get some more fuel, even though we just filled up 2 hours ago. We need to have his last slice of pizza and his last cappuccino, and then we're going to say arrivederci to Italiano.
Oh, very good. You got fluent in this last couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm very fluent, mate.
Voulez-vous?
Right, so we got the scooter right to Lake Como front. So Lake Como and Lake Garda were actually created by glaciers that carved out the rocks many millions of years ago. And then when the ice melted after the Ice Age, it basically left vacuums in the ground, which eventually filled up with water from rain and things like that. But I'm just looking forward to the pizza. So before we leave here, we need to fill the car with diesel again, because as I explained earlier, everything in Switzerland, very much like Norway, is super expensive.
So we've heard.
So the one thing that we also hadn't done until I've just done it is buy a highways or motorways vignette, which is basically like a license, like a toll, where you pay in advance. It's about 40 Swiss francs a year, which is about £36, to basically drive on their highways. Now, completely different to the Crit Air sticker, which is actually also valid here for their clean air zones around places like Zurich and Geneva and any other places. So if you haven't bought a vignette, you can actually buy them at the border, at service stations, etc. Or you can do it completely online based on your registration number. So that's what we've done.
Caesar salad, iced coffees, bit of water and a big margherita pizza.
That's the final bit of Italian.
Right, so this is just a very quick look at Lake Como on our way past, as we said.
We were actually going to come and stay for the last 2 days, but we decided to just stay where we were. We had the pool, we liked the site. We only filmed 1 day there. We were actually there for 5 days.
Catch up
so we just chilled. We sat around the pool. Did his laundry again.
Yep. But look at this view behind us. So it's completely different to the part of Lake Garda we were in. I expected it to look very, very similar, but it doesn't at all.
It feels like Windermere. It looks and feels like Windermere, but the lake's filthy, whereas Garda was like
that's true,
bluey green.
I wonder where George Clooney's house is.
You know, but if you go up there about 12 miles on the left-hand side, it's where they filmed the scene from Star Wars Attack of the Clones, where Hayden Christensen and Nicola, what's she called?
Portman or something.
Natalie Portman, that's it. Where they went onto a planet, and that's where he had that dream about his mum.
Yeah.
And then they flew to another planet.
I bet you'd love to go see it, wouldn't you?
Well, it's killing me not to. It's free to get in, and you can actually go to the balcony where they filmed it.
We could have come yesterday if you'd have known.
If I'd have known that, we would have done.
And we've just seen a water plane. I don't know where it is now, but it was just flying really low. It is a beautiful place, I must admit, but it's just a stopover for us, just for lunch.
So we are about 2 miles from the Swiss border. Apparently we don't need passports to get through because it's part of the Shenzhen zone, and we've already purchased our Vignet, which we did online. So the registration number is digitally added to customs, so we can just drive on those motorways now.
We'll see. Right, now on to Switzerland. Our park up for the night, if we stay at this one, which we've programmed in, is 2 hours 39 minutes away. But it's only going to take about, how long until we go over the border to Switzerland?
A couple of minutes, if that.
A couple of minutes.
Just round this corner ahead.
And apparently they have the 3rd best roads in the world. So
Singapore and Netherlands are ahead of
number 1 and 2, so it'll be nice to get onto some really nice roads. Right, so we are about to enter our 3rd country, Switzerland.
How does this work then?
I don't know.
In 200 meters, continue straight onto A9.
Thank you, Google.
I wonder if they'll flag us for changing the reg in a bit for the...
I've got the passports out just in case. Ooh, what's this? Like chargers or something? Or is this for the... What's this?
This is for the vignettes for the big lorry, I think. Or buying the vignette for the van, which we've already paid.
And apparently 69% of people in Switzerland speak German, so that is the primary language in Switzerland. I said to Nick about 5 minutes ago, what languages are speak in Switzerland? I said, is it Swiss? And Nick was like, yeah. Oh.
What else would it be?
Well, no, so I googled it. And
my only knowledge of Switzerland is Heidi.
And, well, it wasn't Swiss.
That was all dubbed.
It's German. So it'll be Guten Tag and...
Arrivederci. Arrivederci to Italiano.
That's the only thing I know in German. Guten Tag. Do you know what else? Don't have to say thank you. Oh, Danke. It's Danke, thank you.
Beer. Bratwurst.
Right, let's see what happens here. Right, so it looks like they just do random checks or something, but they've let us straight over.
Continue straight onto A9.
Welcome to Switzerland. Look how Swiss it looks.
You said that. You said the French, you said Italian.
Look at it though, look at the mountains on the back.
They look amazing. I can almost hear Heidi and the bells running down the hill.
Like hotels and chalets or whatever up there.
I don't know what Swiss feels like, but it
looks like this.
It looks...
We should have come here a few days ago.
Instead it's different in winter down here.
Well, yeah,
it'll be magical, almost like Christmas markets.
How much is petrol here? We're just about to pass the petrol station.
1.69 when we filled up, and the conversion is about the same as euros. So, what's diesel?
It did actually give you it in euros as well then?
No, I don't know what the petrol is.
Look at the trees and the greenery. This is what I've missed.
Oh my god, look at that log cabin there. It's like something out of something out of Small World. There! Yeah. It's like something out of Small World.
I have enjoyed Italy, but I'm glad we're gone, and I'm glad we're back into sort of greens and
cooler
weather.
28C now.
Oh, thank God we might even have to put heating on tonight. Can't wait. Look at the views, look at all those cows.
You can hear the bells.
Yeah, they've got bells around their necks. Look at the streams.
The roads are a bit...
Look at that.
Thin.
I love it.
Like Lord of the Rings.
It could almost be in England somewhere, couldn't it, really?
Well, not quite.
With all this greenery and...
Look at the snow there.
Oh, is it snow?
Yes.
Friggin' hell, this is a tight turn.
It's 21 degrees outside now.
Woohoo!
Oh, there's some kind of creature there. What? It was like a... Oh, it was like an otter. Running in grass, a black thing.
Oh, look at that waterfall. Cows. Oh, look at the bells. We're going to get up this hill. Come on, Taylor.
No, but this bloody music you put on is driving me insane.
Look at this waterfall.
We've passed it twice. There's roads that zigzag above it. Come on, Taylor, lass. Come on.
Wow.
Such a good girl.
What are these? Oh my goodness.
The ducks.
Oh, what are they? Like
baby goats.
Ah.
Well, they're like mountain goats, aren't they?
I can't believe we've just been roasting in 40 degrees in Spain. Sorry, Italy.
You're going to friggin' freeze tonight.
And now there's snow in front of us.
It's 20 degrees Celsius outside. It's dropped 13 degrees.
We could literally just stop here and have a snow fight. At first we thought it was like limestone or something, weren't we, or salt, but when you get closer to it you can see.
It is melting snow.
Yeah.
I have to keep it, I'm only getting up here in second gear, it won't go any other.
We had to stop. Oh my god, look at that. Bloody hell, it's freezing.
We have to go on that road going down. It's the brakes on the van that's concerning me. Go down there and then down that. You'd have to drive in low gear.
Oh,
again.
Snow.
I want to touch it, make sure it definitely is snow. It's freezing.
I love it.
Do you want to go to Tacky gift shop?
No, well, we could get some pop or something.
Yeah.
Right, we're going back down the mountain the other way. 50 mile an hour, because we don't want to tax the brakes too much because of what happened the other day when they burnt a little bit.
We didn't show that in the vlog, but we were coming down out of towards the springs and it was 40 odd degrees.
And I think that's probably main reason why the brakes were burning, because it was 40 odd degrees.
They were smoking. So we're going downhill in second gear
And it's only 20 degrees.
and just going down at 15 mile an hour.
Cows. Lots of cows coming across with their bells on.
Oh, the smell.
Hello. Aww. It's talking to you.
Move. Well, this is different.
Cow crossing.
Oh, it stinks.
Hello.
Ooh, just finished. Like a limoncello, that one.
Look at this town.
Is that runway?
Oh yeah, possibly is an airport as well. Look at it, it's so...
It's just flat. The valley bottom's flat.
There's a church in the middle as well.
Looks like Willy Wonka.
It all looks like wooden. Look at the cute little wooden houses. Oh, well, I don't know if it's a house, but whatever it is.
Old, that's what it is.
It's like Bodie, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah.
It's just so different from where we've just been, Italy.
We're only 2 hours away.
I know, it's just crazy how close things are, but how different things are.
We're 23 minutes from where we're going to be parking tonight, we hope.
That looks like a kiddie play centre. What's
It's
this
like
little
they just
cute
decided
thing?
to pick
Look
a
at
valley
it.
bottom, lawn it, and then build on it.
It's either a hotel or it's somebody's house. Oh, I love this town. Look at that. Well, that's just like Heidi's house. It's a shame we're not staying in this little town. I'd love it.
Well, Grindelwald's a little bit like this.
Oh, look at that hotel. Oh my goodness.
Hotel Palza.
Train. And can you hear those bells of the cows up there? I found it on Park for Nights. And you can stay here. It's bleeding freezing. I need to get my hoodie out. And look at the town here. All the hotels and things. We're going to go and have an explore. So that's where we are parked up, next to the train station. Look at these. They're just people's houses. It's nuts. I know.
Look at it. It does remind me of the houses in Bodie though, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, a little bit.
What their life's like living.
Very peaceful, I
in the
imagine.
Swiss Alps.
Very peaceful
Like
and
clean air.
yeah,
All you can hear is mountain
Lovely.
goats.
yeah, and the bells. I can hear the bells. I can't see them though. The bells. So we're just heading into town. Nick says the hotels have restaurants.
2 of them do.
We do have some hamburgers. Look at that.
It's like
Look at that.
It's like the witches where the little lass went to that witch's house and ended up painting, isn't it?
Oh, it's a museum, that.
Oh, is it the ski museum?
Yeah, there's a ski museum. I friggin' love it.
It's so different.
They're like nothing I've ever seen before. If these are houses.
They're definitely not the typical like chalet that you see at a Christmas market, are they? A little bit like it's a ghost town because we haven't seen a person yet.
Well, there's cars about. Wow, that's strong currents. This is the pizzeria that Nick found, but it doesn't look to be open to me.
I
But
want pizza for dinner.
well, we're gonna have a look
Let's go
anyway.
to Hotel Bert.
I want to have a look at the menu. I want to see if prices are really expensive in Switzerland. Is it open Monday to Saturday?
Somebody's like eating.
9 till 10. And
What day is it?
I fancy this goulash. I don't know what goulash is really, but it looks nice. Like a stew, in it? Like I think.
Yeah.
And the prices are not too
I
bad.
have a risotto for a change.
25 euros for a risotto. My goulash is only 13 euros. I know.
It's a tin of beans, that's why.
It's like it's deserted. I mean, it must be out of season maybe, but it's July. But unless
The season's a ski resort, isn't it? There's a
Yeah.
ski school there. When you look at window and you see those like wooden toys, it reminds me of the, like I said, the witches when she goes back to Switzerland with the kid. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, well, we're just having a look around, see if there's anything else. But I think we're going to go back to that one where I saw the goulash. Goulash. The first time I think I've ever had goulash. Nick's got risotto. He's just left Italy. All that time we're in Italy, and those beautiful risottos. And he waited until
I
Switzerland.
thought they were a bit creamy.
What's that like?
There's a little bit of grittiness in it. I don't know what it is. I think it's like... I'm not sure, it's like a salt. It's like a Himalayan salt. How's your goulash?
Really, really good.
Is it like a soup?
It's like a
Stew?
crossed with a stew. It's beautiful.
Let me try it. My risotto's got like crunchy salt bits in it.
Try a bit of risotto.
We're just swapping dishes.
It's a soup.
That's salty as well.
Very salty actually.
This has got like Himalayan salt in it.
That's not the best risotto.
Oh, I think it's nice.
It's goulash.
Lots of cheese.
Got the big chunks in it, eating it.
Desserts here. I ordered apple strudel, and it looks like I've got most of the alpine forest there with berries and bits of leaves, and I think that's an edible leaf. And then Lee's got a Knickerbocker Glory. Has that got booze in it?
Oh, a bit of Baileys, I think, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's coffee and Baileys and
Friggin' hell, there's about 8 layers there. Is it just whipping cream or is it chocolate and ice cream and things?
Oh, yeah.
So we're just going to tuck into this and then we're going to look at what we're doing tomorrow. So we didn't expect to be eating that tonight. We'd actually got burgers in the van, but we'll have that tomorrow night. So we were just...
Can never help himself.
You did not take any convincing at all.
And he just had dessert.
A lot of these houses here have got ski mobiles in their garages. Mobiles, whatever. And it's just, that does not, the colour on the camera doesn't match what it's like. It's like a milky blue, like a milky glowing blue. Anyway, going back, this, we figured from doing a bit of people watching that the waiters in the bar tonight, this is their summer job and they're really ski instructors in the winter. We've determined that. I don't know how. And everybody here, all the hotels are closed and it's a ghost town because it's a ski resort and the hotels don't open during the summer, apart from like people passing through when there's the odd thing that's open. And like I said, we saw ski mobiles in people's we figured it out.
We made all that up as we were talking.
We figured it out. And ski mobiles in people's garages. Well, why would you have a ski mobile at the side of like a bike or a motorbike? Because obviously it's a very snowy resort. Just saying, you don't see anybody in any of the houses. They're all empty. It's as if they're either holiday lets or Airbnbs or... But not one of them, even though there's cars in the drive, they're either the holiday homes, but we've not seen anybody. It's like, it's a ghost town.
It's still a bit too warm in here.
It's not. It's absolutely bliss.
26 degrees in here. It's still too
That's
warm.
the coolest it's been
But it is,
in
yeah.
3 weeks. And it's very windy outside. And all I can hear is Heidi's goats.
No, it's cows.
It's not.
It's the cows with the bells on.
Is it? I thought the goats had the bells.
Cows.
So we were just saying, this place has a weird feeling. I can't describe it. It's almost like a utopian feeling. It's just very different to like Italy and France. It just feels, I don't know, I can't describe it.
It's been a bit, obviously we've talked about it quite a lot, but it's been a bit, all we've had in Italy is heat. So that's all it's been about, like we're too hot to do anything. We're
You've
too
been saying
hot,
that.
Sweating to death, being bitten by mosquitoes all the time. And now we've got to a cold country with
It's
lush
fresh,
greenery,
green.
fresh air. I knew this was going to be
Waterfalls.
like
It's just a weird...
Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands. This
Yeah,
is
but
what I was
Switzerland,
looking
I've
forward
never
to.
been to Switzerland before. I've been to Germany before and I've been to Netherlands before. But Switzerland has this...
Clean.
It's weird. I can't describe it. I've tried to describe it to Lee. It feels like almost like a movie set. Like it's fake. Like a perfect society. Like everything's new. And I can't describe it. It just feels like a ghost town here, and it feels very weird and eerie. And I just can't.
We're just outside a train station.
We're just outside of a train station in the Swiss Alps.
We walked around at the train station
with lots of like mountain huts. You went for a poo.
It took us 6 minutes to get to the toilet.
Yeah, thanks for that.
And then we found another park up down at the
closer to toilets. And Lee wanted to move, and I said no.
No, I do like it.
But since then, 3 other people have turned up, so we're not alone, which gives you always gives you a bit of security when you're wild camping, when other people just turn up, because you always feel like safety in numbers, don't you?
I'm tired now and I'm too warm.
So tomorrow, we've got lots of things planned, so stick with us, and we'll see you in the morning.
What a lovely, lovely park up, and what a beautiful view to wake up to. Look at that. Next to it's bloody freezing. It's not, it's beautiful and fresh. Those poor cows, those bells must drive them nuts. They've been moving about all night and all morning, and you can just hear them every time they move. But look at this. Ooh, another train going past. Look at those hills and the trees. I just want to go climbing. Oh, I want to walk up that grass bit there. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm stunned by Switzerland. I'm stunned so far. And we've only seen this one little town so far.
Right, so the first place we're going to, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. We'll just put it on the screen now. It begins with G, but it's... forget that.
Gimbelhemben?
What?
Something like that?
No. Grindelwald is where we're going to be staying tonight and where we're going to be spending the next 2 days. But this afternoon, before we get there, 30-minute journey right up to the mountaintops up there. Grindelwald is on the other side. We're going to go that way, and we're going to go and walk over a drawbridge and possibly a train ride up the mountain.
If they've got any tickets left, they don't online, unfortunately.
They have tickets to come down after you've gone up.
Because some people stay up there. They have tickets to go up but nothing to come down, because some people stay up there for a few days and stuff. Yeah. But we're not doing that. So if we can get on it, we can get on it. If
we'll
not,
see if we can queue at the booth. We'll just see.
And this drawbridge is like something out of Indiana Jones.
Not
quite.
Drawbridge,
Not
quite.
A rope bridge. Well, we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, something like that.
Even the church is cute.
The cemeteries are weird.
Yeah, I'll show you in a moment. It's a weird thing to show you, obviously, but there's the church, and at the side of it, it's all like wooden. Like gravestones.
That's typical of Swiss cemeteries though, that.
Yeah. Right, we are on our way up that mountain. Look at the views and look where we've got to go.
You can see it ahead.
No, you can.
Oh my god. Poor Taylor.
She loves stuff like this. This is what she's made for.
I don't like it. Oh my god, look at that. We're actually going to go into cloud.
And now we're in the clouds.
With the snow.
Look at it.
It's absolutely insane. It's the reality of what we're doing is just never sinking in.
Taylor has got to the Swiss Alps, and now she's driving in the look at all the motorhomes there. She's driving in the clouds above the snow.
Look at all the snow here.
I wonder if that were a park. Yeah, definitely. Looks like, oh, this is the one where we were going to stay last night.
Oh yeah, it was the Bergen Hotel.
Yeah, but it was 25 Swiss francs and 10 Swiss francs to use the facilities, so we just thought we'd stay down there. Oh wow, well, look at that, a lake. Can't see it though for the mist.
No, we've got to look what's coming. It's either going up or going down.
Oh, well, yeah.
Actually, we're still climbing at the minute, so.
Look at that lake. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but there's a gondola just sauntering across it.
Not many of them, just a single one. Not like this.
Just stunning.
Low gear, 20 mile an hour in second gear.
You can pull over down there if you want. If you want to give the brakes a rest. We've just pulled over to give the brakes a rest, and look at that. It's just stunning. I wonder how many times I'm going to say that when we're in Switzerland.
Are you cold?
Stunning. No, I'm not. I'm just absolutely perfect.
13 degrees. This is how cold it was in France at one point.
It don't look real. It's like something out of a cartoon drawing or something. So there's a hotel right at the top.
Oh my god, it's a dam.
Yeah. And that's where the gondola was going from there, up there somewhere.
That's a pylon?
No, it's somewhere over there. The other side of the hotel was where the gondola was setting off from.
Why is the lake so, like,
Milky
green?
Right, we've got parked up. You can actually stay in this car park as well. There's an honesty box and some wooden wedges to level off. There's a couple of toilets, places to put your recycling, glass, etc. And there's a shop 6.1 kilometres away. That's where we are. Geldermalm.
Yes! So we couldn't book online, but they had reservations pretty much all day going up and all day coming down. The earliest we can get almost 1:24. It's about 11:30 in the morning, so we've got about 2 hours to kill. We can't come back down until 4, which means we've got to spend some time up there.
3 hours.
Chill. Well, he's given us some chocolate, so we can. And now we're going to walk over that.
We're going to walk across this bridge. I don't know what's at the other side, but we'll find out. And this is where you get. Oh my God! Look at it up at top.
Oh, I'll have to change my mind. I don't want to do it now. It's vertical.
I know.
It goes up vertical.
So that's the, they call it a roller coaster, but it's not really a roller coaster.
No.
So we'll get on it here, and it goes up there.
So this was originally used for carrying materials and workmen when they built the hydroelectric dam on the top of the mountain, which is what we get to see when we get up. And then earlier in the 2000s, they actually decided, oh, we can make some money out of this and turn it into a tourist attraction. And hence why we're here today.
Here we go. Oh, it's a bit bumpy, a bit wobbly. Friggin' hell, look down there. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's making my legs go funny. Oh my shit. I can't look down now. Oh. I'm gonna have a look down. Friggin' hell. I can't look down. I dare look down, oh my God. My legs are like jelly. Oh. Bloody hell, it's wobbly when people go past you. Hurry up and get. Hurry up. It's not too bad, to be fair. Because it's quite covered with these 3 planks, you can't really see down unless you look over. And it only takes like 5 minutes to get over. Not sure if you can see from here or not, but the little tram thing, whatever it's called, is on its way back down. So it goes very slow. So you just feel like you're hanging there for ages. I think it takes about 12 minutes to get up and 12 minutes to get down. So we had a couple of hours, so we thought, well, we'll just go and explore the hotels and things. And,
no, we came straight for food. We went for is it peach or chocolate? Oh, wasp there.
Some kind of croissant.
It's a Swiss croissant, so it's not flaky like a French one. It's got some kind of, is it chocolate? I thought it was peach. That's like a peach.
Yeah. Well, it's hard, that is. Peach.
Get ahead. Right, we're fed and watered, and we're going to walk back and see whether we can get an earlier train. There was a couple in front of us. As I said yesterday, we tried to book online, we couldn't, there was nothing available. There is seats available this morning, so it is worth checking on the day, but you have to be really quick. There's only like 3 spots online available. Anyway, there was a couple in front of us, 3 of them from America. They'd missed their train by 10 minutes. Anyway, put them on the next train. But when we asked, he said, oh, we couldn't get you until 1:30. So they do have some availability if you do miss your train. But he also said as well, if anybody else cancels or doesn't turn up, come back and we may be able to get on sooner. So we're going to walk back now and kind of linger, make sure that we're in their way, and hopefully get on an early one up there, because the sun's cleared at the top now almost.
Oh, it's coming down now, look.
Oh yeah, oh my God, it's so tiny.
Quite a few dirty pigs here, randomly.
That's a lot of pig and shit.
They've been bathing in there, like this one is right now.
Oh, it absolutely stinks. Look at the flies on here. No wonder there's so many flies at that hotel.
And that's where they dump the pig manure. And it does stink. Just at the top of where we go back over that bridge thing. Back across the bridge. There's a lot of people on it this time. So the price is 36 Swiss francs.
Or 18 one way.
18 one way,
That's
but
for kids.
then you've got to get back down. Oh, that's for kids. 36 Swiss francs return.
Or 18 one way.
Yeah. So here it is, it fits 26 people. And we're actually on the next one, not this one, unless there's any spaces free on this one, then they'll let us
On the
on.
next one though, we are going to be front row. Didn't get on.
We didn't get on that one,
Well, at least we're front row now. Next one.
hopefully. It's our turn. Here we go.
Oh my god! Just imagine what the view's going to be like. Look at the trees, as you can see like the depth perception in the trees in the background. I feel like I'm hanging on the edge of drag line here, don't you? Because we're not in the centre. You get nervous yet?
No.
You will do.
Yeah, but the views are just amazing.
I know. Well, we're actually going freestanding, like not even like secured properly up a mountain. Oh my god! There's a big drop underneath here.
It's so smooth and slow.
I just keep thinking, what happens if the winch cable snaps? It'll be the best roller coaster in the world.
Until you get to the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting even higher. We're getting steeper. I can feel myself
Oh, we're on that
moving
new bit
forwards.
now.
Can you feel yourself like almost tilting forwards? Oh, I need to. I don't like it now. Oh. You're not liking it?
It's alright.
You bloody lie, what you've just told me.
It's very high up.
We're going off at tilt now. It's the fact that the tilt on the seat rocks forward, so you're almost sat up vertical. Oh, look at that. And you said it wasn't vertical.
I think if you see Taylor down there.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I don't like it when it bumps.
Nick's not liking it.
I'm not liking this at all. It feels like I'm being winched backwards to go on a ride, and then it's just going to drop us.
Drop us off.
It's going to be the longest roller coaster you've ever gone in your life, wouldn't it? We're at the top now because we're starting to.
We're at the top.
Tilt. Oh my god! Look at the station below, tilting away.
That wasn't bad at all.
What? That's not what you said before you would have put the camera on.
Gotta go back down and all.
Still not at the top yet. We've still got like another 200 metres to go.
Do you think my dad would come on this?
You'd never. No chance.
Easy, easy.
You did not enjoy that.
No.
He's already said, I want to sit at the back on the way down.
Yeah, because I think when you go, if you sit up front going back down, that'll be really.
It was almost holographic when you were going up and you went to the most vertical bit. The seat almost, because you sat far back in the seat for a reason, you felt like you were trying to push yourself back into the seat, didn't you?
Seats are a bit uncomfortable.
All I can say is, oh my god.
If you don't like heights,
If you don't like that, do not like that. I'm not bothered about heights, especially when you sat down.
I'm not a big fan of heights, and I coped very well actually. But there was one point when it was going vertical up.
That's what
I
panics
just
me.
looked down and I just looked up at the sky, and I was fine for a few seconds.
It were almost like when you go on a roller coaster and you get winched backwards, and you know you're going to drop, and it felt like that.
You were thinking it's going to drop me.
Yeah, it felt like that. But we've got to go back down now, and there's no way down other than hiking down, and that would take you about 5 hours to get down there.
That took about 10 minutes, 12.
Yeah.
It officially says 12, but it felt like about 10.
And it's thrown me off now. It's so much colder up here as well, a lot colder.
Wow, look at the colour of that water.
It's like a swimming pool, blue.
Yes, I can.
So again, always check the webcams. We checked it this morning. It couldn't see a thing. It was completely misted over. And then when we booked the tickets, I checked, and it was like this.
Beautiful blue and clear, and few clouds up there, up where the snow is.
What's that noise? Is that the water?
Water? Oh yeah, probably.
Like the waterfall coming down.
Waterfalls, yeah. Nick's going to see if the water's cold. I imagine it is. I imagine it's icy cold. So I presume you're not supposed to swim in here because nobody's swimming in here. We're almost out of the path, so they've built this one here. See what Nick thinks to this. Look at the path now.
I ain't going any further. Do you want to? Or
Yeah,
what?
go on.
Oh yeah, go me first so you can film it when I fall.
We've both been saying again, can't believe the colour of the water. It's the bluest water ever.
When you go to Cornwall and you go to Padstow, that's colourful. It's almost glowing. It's like a glowing colour. So the funicular, which is the train that we came up on, has a 106% gradient, which is the steepest funicular in Europe. It was built in 1926, and we're at a height above where we were down at the Valley Station of 1,470 feet, and it's pissing freezing.
And to get back down, we've got to go back on it again.
Do it. So if you are a hiker, you can get a ticket one way and then hike back down. I don't know how or how long it would take you, but there is somewhere up here another climb that you can do. Are we on the right road here, Lee?
Yeah.
There is another climb that you can do here, and then there's a campus hut, or like a hut that you can stay in overnight. I wouldn't fancy it given the temperatures now. So just we were coming back round this corner of the lake, there was like an information board, and it said that it holds this lake. I mean, it's not fully full either at the moment. It holds 13 million meters square of water, and is made up of 81,000 meters square of water of concrete to make it. And it is a man-made lake, and it was made, like I said, in 1926.
So we're going to try and get an earlier train down. We've still got
an hour and 50 minutes.
Oh, an hour and 50 minutes or something before our scheduled train, but we'll just see if there's any spaces.
There were people missing their trips up, so if they're missing their trips up and they don't fill it below, there's obviously going to be gaps going down, so we're going to chance it.
Nick was just saying, and I agree, this bit looks like a spa, like it's completely just milky blue and like a spa. And
I think it's this colour because there's such a high mineral content that there are particles of minerals in the water that the sun's bouncing off and making it almost glow back. So it brings out that blueness.
Switzerland.
I wonder if you can hear that noise on the vlog.
It's like a waterfall, isn't it?
Yeah, but I can't see anything.
No. Must be somewhere. Switzerland is stunning so far. We've got on the earlier one, and we've got right towards the back.
Good. Oh, it goes down faster than it comes up. So there's only one winch cable. We saw it in the shed, and which means there's no backups. If that fails, it's going to be the best roller coaster in the world. Oh my god, I don't like it. I can't even see the track. When it bangs,
it's much better going back down. Plus
right.
we're at the back.
You're not even at the summit yet, where it tilts over the edge. We're almost back. Doddle.
Much easier going down.
It was so easy.
Because we're sat towards the back.
If you're scared of heights, don't sit at the front.
Yeah.
Back back on the ground.
Right, we're back in Taylor and we are on our way to our next destination, which is Grindelwald.
Well done there.
We're hoping to find a campsite for 2 nights because we have some things planned for tomorrow. And yeah, at some point we're going to go to Zurich and maybe do a chocolate tour.
Yes.
A Lindt one, hopefully.
If we can find one.
Yeah. So we are just squeezing past this big thing.
Massive tractor that's taking both sides of the road.
Just going past all the towns and everything. They all look the same. Beautiful wooden houses, lots of greenery, the beautiful mountains in the background.
It's very Swiss.
And we're going to be there in 50 minutes.
Cheap flights and short-term plans. Roam the park in a rented Benz. Feet up on the old FM. Drinking too much to know. If by midnight I still can't stand, then we could book it to South Japan. See the city old school on trams before we're too old. Cause I'm so over wasting all my time in situations.
Look at this, I love it. We presume this is Grindelwald, the centre. Obviously a lot more built up, a lot more people, a lot more tourists.
It looks very touristy, especially when you got the tacky gifts outside on the stands, like as if you were in Brid.
Complete contrast, isn't it, to the little villages and towns we've just been through.
It's very touristy, isn't it? But it's still got that nice charm.
Yeah.
Hopefully the campsite, which is about a mile ahead, will have some space and we can get in there. But if not, we've spotted one at the bottom of the valley.
It seems very busy here as well.
No, it's concerning me.
Just look at the views, amazing. We're still trying to find a campsite. We've tried one so far and it was fully booked.
Google took us to one. There's no entry for it. You can't even get in.
It looks like a very, very busy place. Choo choo! The Grindelwald train.
Tram, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, tram, I think. Oh, it's like, I don't know what, it's like it's a made up belief fairy tale village, isn't it?
Stargate, like Stargate go to a planet and they find a different kind of...
Yeah, or that, you know that programme, is it called Download, that we watch on Amazon Prime? And he's died and he's gone to like a fantasy world, and it's a bit like that, like everything's perfect. Camping occupied, closed, no entry, full. This is our view for the night. But if I just go around here, that is also our view for the night. Lovely, lovely stream.
And it's well, I would say it's free, but there's nobody here to take the money.
It's €10. We've got to pay on PayPal. There's a note. €10.
Swiss francs.
10 Swiss francs. Pay on PayPal.
Somebody else coming now.
I know. There's all these here already, and it's right next to the river.
People said don't block the river.
Yeah.
There's somebody else from the UK there.
Freaking hell. We struggled, didn't we, getting in anywhere else?
Every campsite is full, and July and August apparently is minimum 3-night stays, and you struggle. If you look on the parking apps, they all tell you you just can't get in anywhere.
This is the only place we've struggled to find somewhere.
We're going to struggle to get back in tomorrow night.
Nick's happily cooking away, while outside is like...
fighting to get in.
Is like... I don't know what to call it. It's like...
chaos?
Loads of people are coming in, like every 5 minutes a new camper comes in, or a couple of UK people just managed to get there after us. This camper's just plonked itself there.
Blocking access to the river, which it just said don't block the river.
Yeah, a car pulled up outside of us on the grass verge there, and they're just setting up their car to park. He was just about to go back down to let a big camper van come here, but the camper van decided that they just couldn't get in, so they've gone somewhere else, or tried for somewhere else. So it's a very popular little place. Had we come 5 minutes later, we wouldn't have been in here.
It's absolute and total chaos. There's people pipping and moving vans, there's cars parking in. This one's just decided to almost slide into the river. Another couple's just turned up and parked their van just there, blocking the entrance. We just sat eating hamburgers. It's all fun and games here tonight. Right, fun and games. So the guy that was the guy who owns the yard came and knocked on all the vans and basically said, "Have you paid?"
We were going to pay on PayPal because that's what it said down.
I couldn't log in. I didn't know my password, so I was going to sort it out. But as he came round, I was still trying to figure it out. And he says, "Oh, I take cash," and I'm like, "Oh, have you got any euro? Do you want euros?" And he says, "Yeah, it's all interchangeable here."
That's how we've gone. We ain't got any Swiss francs.
Yeah, so I paid him €10, which is the same conversion as Swiss francs, so I was fine with that. And then the guy next door, who was actually sleeping in the back of a Tesla with his wife, he wouldn't answer the window. This is next door to our van. He wouldn't answer. He was knocking on the glass saying, have you paid, have you paid? And the guy was like, I'm asleep, I'm asleep. Anyway, he managed to open the door and he said, €10. And the guy wouldn't pay him. He says, right, sling your hook. So the guy left. He's currently parked over the road on the end of a lay-by. And the guy that owned the park has just driven off. So we're waiting for him to come back. Unfortunately, the people that are behind him have now parked in his space. So there's no space in the yard left. And there's a lot of people that every so often a new camper van comes in and there's a couple of people that are greeting them and saying park here, park here.
There's no room left.
There's about 40 people here at the minute and it fitted maybe 10.
The nice German couple next door to us.
They're Spanish.
The Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, they're German?
No, they're Spanish.
Oh, well. The nice Spanish couple up the side of us. Is he moving in his Tesla? Where's he off?
Oh, no he's not. No, that's another car coming round.
They've got a big picnic out right at the front of Taylor, like literally this close off the bumper. They've got a massive big table out and they're having a picnic.
And he wouldn't even wash dishes. We actually took the dishes down to the river and washed them in the river.
Because we're running a bit short on water.
And he wouldn't. It was like, I'm not doing this, you're embarrassing me. We'll put a video clip on the screen now of me washing the dishes and him sending it to everybody and their uncle on WhatsApp.
Beautiful glacial river running past our campsite at the moment, and some scrubber here doing his washing up in the river. Can you believe it?
Join us on the next vlog where we head up the mountain on a gondola, head back down the mountain on a zip wire, and we explore more of this beautiful Swiss town.